Hello, hello, hello. It is your girl Chloe Yasmin back in the cut. Well, let me switch it up a little bit today. It is your girl Chloe Yasmin reporting live with another hygiene video. Anyway, so basically in today's video, your girl is gonna be teaching you guys how to seriously keep your behind fresh all day. I'm gonna try to start here and there making videos that are just on one topic. I mean, having a video with a bunch of information in one kind of makes it hard to go back and look for a certain topic. You know, like I'm struggling with my behind or I'm struggling with shaving. I'm gonna try to make videos that are specifically for these things, just so that at any time if you are struggling, you can go back and watch them. So today's video is gonna be specifically on how to keep your behind fresh all day. I take hygiene super serious and I genuinely do not play about my hygiene. I think that every single crook and cranny in anywhere on my body, I should be fresh and I should be super clean. There should be no body odor anywhere. And if I feel like there's body odor somewhere, mentally, I kind of freak out a little bit because I take hygiene that serious. Like, it's just one thing about me that I just cannot control. And it's honestly gotten crazier and crazier over the years. It has taken me so long to master my hygiene. Like, I don't care how hot it is. I don't care what's going on. I should be super fresh. So with that being said, we all know that I'm a very anal person about my hygiene, no pun intended. So with that being said, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make sure that your behind is fresh all day in day, because it's really not something to play about. With body odor comes insecurities. Not knowing how to take care of your body, not knowing how to eliminate an odor for the full day and not just getting out of the shower for an hour or two and then coming back. That really does create insecurities, because my whole entire life I was super insecure about hygiene, and I don't know, I just take it really serious, and so it's just something about me that I just have been mastering over the past couple of years. So let me stop rambling and let's get right into it. The first thing that I want to go ahead and say is that you really do not want to use a loofah and you don't want to use your hands. You do want to use a washcloth. The thing with washcloths is if you do not use the right soap, or if you do not use the right amount of soap, you can end up making your behind raw. Straight up. If you're scrubbing your behind with the wrong soap and not enough of the soap, your behind is gonna end up feeling really raw, and you guys know what I mean by raw, like really sensitive. I know I'm not the only person that has dealt with that, because I be scrubbing, okay? I be scrubbing. I am a super huge advocate for bar soap. You guys know I always talk about bar soap. I feel like bar soap is just the real OG soap, and that's what really gets you clean. But as far as my behind goes, I don't use any bar soap. I like to use Dove body wash, and I'm gonna tell you why. It is the only body wash it's the only soap that I use back there. I don't use any regular soap back there. I use specific soap. 2 different soaps. Always go for Dove body wash because it's super creamy and it doesn't make your skin feel super sensitive, because let me tell you something, it's so thick and creamy and the lather is so rich that it doesn't feel like it's rag to skin. It doesn't feel like it's rag to skin. It feels like there's soap to skin. So it feels super creamy so that it's not bugging or making your behind really sensitive. So even with this soap, you want to use a lot of it. I get tons of it just so that I have a really rich, thick lather, so that when I go to scrub my behind, and I really do scrub for a long time, I won't have any sensitivity. But I don't just use this. I actually mix it in with Dr. Bronner's soap. You can either go for the Dr. Bronner's Peppermint Organic Sugar Soap or the regular pure cast out soap. They both work amazing. These soaps are what's really gonna keep you fresh the entire day. There's something about cast out soap. Well, this isn't cast out soap, this is sugar soap. But they both work honestly amazing to me. You can pick and choose whatever one you want, and whatever Dove scent you want. This is the cucumber one, it's kind of like my favorite. But I basically get a whole bunch of this on my washcloth, and then I get a good amount of my Dr. Bronner's. You don't need too much. So with this, I'll probably use 3 pumps. With this, I'll probably just use like a good squirt. I rub it back and forth. You bend all the way over, and I'm not talking about like squatting or like slightly bending over. I am talking about my window is literally open. This is so embarrassing. Let me shut the window for this really quickly, because I don't want people thinking that I'm like a weirdo. I don't want kids, but just imagine me having kids and being like, okay, mommy's gonna teach you how to clean your butt. If the water's coming this way, you want to be facing this way. If the water's coming this way, you want to be facing this way, because you don't want the water to mess up your soap. And then the soap starts coming off, and then it's not soap to skin, now it's rag to skin because the soap is gone. So you get a good amount, get it all in there, you bend all the way over. This is so bad and embarrassing. Okay, this is not embarrassing because I'm trying to teach my ladies, because I wish somebody would have told me straight up. And you just want to scrub, like scrub. And I'm talking about for like a straight minute. Like I'm talking about scrub for like a straight minute. And if you feel any like scrubbing against your skin, like really harsh scrubbing, you need more soap. I always make sure that my water is hot, not boiling hot, not warm, just hot. Not unbearable water, just hot water, okay? That you can bear, you know? I bend over and I open up my behind and let the water just kind of run through. Let it run all the way through. And then you want to go ahead and grab your hand and just kind of like rinse it out a little bit. Make sure that you're rinsing and kind of like cleaning with your hand as well. Just like rinsing it off and make sure that you're cleaning all around the actual butthole and like clean it. Just like rinsing it out. And then I just go ahead and do that 2 more times. The same exact thing, 2 more times. I go ahead and get a bunch more soap, put it on there, get it super soapy and scrub again. That's another reason why you want to use more soap, because we are cleaning our behind multiple times separately than the rest of our body. I don't wash my body and wash my butt at the same exact time. I wash my behind separately from everything. Like I get done cleaning my body, rinse my whole entire body off, rinse whatever African washcloth that I'm using for my body, and then I'll go in with the washcloth and then wash that separately and do that 3 times. I repeat it 3 times, and I am always odor free. Make sure that you are bending over very, very well so that you have access to everything. I seen a video, and I'm not gonna say any names, but if you know, you know, and it was basically this girl telling everybody that you don't really know how to clean your butt unless you are getting soap on your hand and like sticking it up your behind. And I just thought that was so idiotic to say, because you know that young girls are watching you and you can really cause some damage doing that. I mean, straight up, you ask a doctor right now. First of all, doctors even tell you not to use soap back there. We using soap, but we're not inserting it anywhere. You can burn yourself doing that or knock off your pH balance. What a lot of people do not understand is that we have a pH balance back there as well. If you're worried about like the inside of your like actual butthole smelling some type of way, then you just need to go ahead and take a hot bath. Take a hot bath and soak it, and then do my routine. That's all you gotta do. You'll be just fine, promise you. And I don't play. It's gotta be super soapy, super lathered up in a good scrub. That first time I wash my behind, I wash it for like a full minute. The second times, I do it like 30 seconds each time. Like you don't have to do like 3 minutes worth of washing. Just wash it 1 minute and then 30 seconds those next 2 times. So in total, you're washing your behind for about 2 minutes. That can be drying to your behind. It really can be. It can be pretty drying. So what I do is I use bio oil. Bio oil really moisturizes me back there. Once I get out of the shower, I get paper towel and I just dry myself back there, and I get a little bit of bio oil and I just kind of like moisturize myself back there, like all over. I just moisturize myself, and this keeps me super moisturized, and it also has a really pretty like baby powder lavender scent. Yeah, it has like a baby powder like lavender kind of scent, and so it smells so fresh. And I just put that on my behind and it works so good. And then that is my full like cleansing routine and my routine. But if you go number 2, what I don't like, because I'm gonna tell you guys the type of person that I am. Basically, if you are somebody like me, I'll go number 2 and get right back in the shower, because what I don't want is I don't want any smell back there at all. So like I said, I'll go number 2, hop right in the shower, because I just gotta make sure that I'm clean back there and fresh. This is gonna change the whole entire game. Well, both of them, because you don't want to use tissue. Flushable wipes, any flushable wipes. These are the Target kind, but there are so many different flushable wipes out here. They're good, but they don't get all that wet. So I grab a flushable wipe. Now this right here is what's gonna change the game. I'm gonna go ahead and link this down in the description. They have it on Amazon. It is a skin cleanser. It's a non-rinse, 1-step cleanser for your body, but I use this for my behind, and it reduces odor. It's pH buffered, like pediatric tested, gently removes urine, feces, and other body fluids. So I fold it on my leg. So let's say this is my leg, like I fold it on my leg in half, and I grab this and I squirt 1 line. And it's like a gel cleanser, so it's like really dope. You can spray 1 or 2. And so that's after I get done going number 2, and then I just kind of like scrub. Like it literally kind of gets like a suds to it, and it's literally super like gelish that you can actually like scrub it without it making you raw or sensitive. I go back there and I scrub. I grab another one, I get another line, scrub, I get another baby wipe, or flushable wipe, and I just wipe, just straight up with the wipe. You don't need any of this. The 3rd time, I just get a regular wipe it up, get a tissue, and I dry myself, and I have no scent at all, and I'm fresh all over again. And if you want to, after you get done doing that, you can also use bio oil as well. But I never have a scent back there after I get done doing that. I never have a scent after I get done washing my body. Like I just have mastered it, and that is what I do, and that is my routine, and that is how I keep my behind super fresh, moisturized, clean, and you know, everything. I don't play that junk. And this is for men too. Y'all can also be doing this. Men, y'all need to be watching this video as well, because let me tell you something, I ain't gonna be with no dude that has any type of smell. I don't like none of that junk. I genuinely Like, you gotta be smelling good if you about to be with me. You either gotta smell like nothing or you gotta have some type of clean scent to you. I'm gonna tell y'all something, this is weird. You guys are gonna think like, what's wrong with you? Like, that's so weird. I hate the smell of cologne. I don't know what it is about cologne. I don't wanna say every cologne, but majority of colognes, like 90% of colognes, I cannot stand the smell of them. I think they stink. I think they're intact. Like they give me a headache. Like, perfume doesn't do that to me. So honestly, like, I gave my little brother a Valentino perfume the other day that I had just bought. It was a green tea one and citrus kind of like smell. Smelled really good, smelled really clean. I didn't really want it like that, so I gave it to him, and the perfume smells great on him. Men, y'all can wear perfume. Just go in and smell it. I had gave my brother a body spray back in his 8th grade year, and all the girls were like, oh my gosh, you smell so good. Like, my brothers use Girl Bath and Body Works and they smell good. I don't like the smell of cologne. So you either gotta smell like laundry, you either gotta smell like nothing, laundry, or like a nice perfume, you know what I mean? Not like no girly crazy stuff, but you feel what I'm saying? I don't like all of that. But like I said, it depends on the cologne. But that is how I keep my behind fresh, and that is how you can go ahead and keep your behind fresh. I've talked about the downstairs area a million times and what I use. We already know what your girl will be using. With that being said, your girl's gonna go ahead and head up out of here. God bless you all in Jesus' name, and it's time for your girl to go.